Right behind me at this apartment complex, 2 men were killed sometime early this morning. Had she stayed in her home, she wouldn't be here today. But she made it to this storm shelter, which saved her life. Has walked through these doors at the Carter County Courthouse several times. But today, he walked into his own case. Shut the door. Lock it. Stand against the wall nearest the door. Police say somebody was shot and killed and another was flown to the hospital. In Sulphur, Amy Jenson, News 12. Get rid of the clock changes and make daylight saving times year-round. I'm standing about 3 feet taller than the bottom of this route, and it is still taller than I am. Using a screw from a mirror, the end of a toothbrush holder, and cloth from the jumpsuit. Inside the bag is a rock and an invitation to join the Ku Klux Klan. Tuesday night storms couldn't cast a shadow on the community of Davis. It seems everyone's out helping to clean and rebuild. It was right over here in the Blue Hole pool where that 4-year-old was found, right near the diving board. Now, while there are several signs throughout Turner Falls similar to this sign that says to swim at your own risk even if a lifeguard is on duty, the park says after this tragic event, they are now requiring children 12 and under to wear a life jacket. Park manager Billy Standifer says the boy was reported missing just before 6 p.m. on Sunday near the Blue Hole pool.
First thing we do is evacuate the pool, and then our lifeguards goes to searching that area. Lifeguards pulled 4-year-old Javier Machado from the area about 10 minutes later. Medics got a pulse, rushed him to a local hospital, and then on to Oklahoma City, where he later died. It's the second drowning this month. Very unfortunate, and our hearts go out to the family of the victim. A 32-year-old man drowned 3 weeks before. From now on, all children 12 and under must wear a life jacket in or near the water.
We want to take our grandbabies home safely, so we do not have a problem with it at all.
Becky Atkinson says her 10-year-old granddaughter can swim like a fish, but she wore a life jacket anyway.
I can understand and appreciate what they're doing to try to make the place safer. We stay right with them. We never let them out of our sight. They wear a life jacket until they learn to swim.
Right at the gate, they asked us if we had life jackets for the kids.
Sarah Dowdy brought her 9- and 6-year-olds from Nebraska for a swim at Turner Falls.
It's rocks. I mean, if a kid falls and hits their head, they're going to go under and could suck in water. It's just a safety caution.
The Machados say in all the chaos, someone took their bag with the family's phones. They hope someone knows where it is so they can get back their pictures of Javier. If you forget your life jacket when you get to Turner Falls, you can buy one right here at the trading post. For now, in Turner Falls, Amy Jenson, News 12. All of the walls in this home were blown down Monday night during the tornado. 18-year-old Daniel Park says he took shelter right here where the bathroom used to stand. He says when the tornado was over, the only things standing were the 3 walls surrounding him.
I was thinking that God will get me through this, and if not, I'll be in heaven.
Daniel Park says he was watching TV when his dad called and told him to get in the hallway and put a blanket over his head.
Literally right before my cousin Aaron came in and told me to get in the bathroom.
Park says he and his cousin were holding on to each other and to the toilet. He says one wall fell on him and gashed his cousin's knee, but they stayed safe.
I heard a lot of glass breaking and wind blowing against the walls of the bathroom.
And then when it was all over,
the bathroom was the only thing standing.
Park says he never felt afraid.
Because I have faith in God. When my mom got there, she started crying and hugged me. And I told her it was okay.
About 100 yards away, Park's neighbor, Wilson Rudd, was trapped in his kitchen, where he took cover with his wife and dog.
Everything came down on top of us. We were pinned to the floor. Neighbors had to come dig us out.
Rudd says one of his good friends went next door and came back with some of the Parks family to help.
When we heard them talking, we started hollering, so they knew we was in there. Good Lord, it's the only thing that could have possibly saved us in that house with that house down on top of us.
The Parks and the Rudds will be rebuilding on their same land.
It makes me feel safe that God was there with me.
Sheriff Richardson asks volunteers to stop at the Crossway Church on Broadway in Sulphur to sign in before heading out to help. In Murray County, Amy Jenson, News 12. Officials were able to stop Gamagami's car right here. Gamagami then took off on foot through that field where he was arrested a short time later.
Whenever they took off running, that's about the only time I knew he was on there.
Corey Hauser works at Highway 77 Auto Repair. Right across the field Gamagami was running through before he was detained.
Guy went running across the pasture, that's about it.
Hauser says he wasn't worried about Gamagami making it to the shop.
No. You got to get past the fence. I can't get over the fence.
Court records show Gamagami pleaded guilty in Love County Court this morning on 2015 charges for eluding police and assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. Facing several more charges in other counties, officials say Gamagami grabbed his wife, Rebecca Mattingly, and ran out of the courtroom, jumped in this truck, and took off.
Through Marietta, westbound on Highway 32, a couple miles outside of town, and then he made a U-turn, came back eastbound on Highway 32, then north on I-35. And the whole time we were able to box him in and keep him at a controlled speed.
Officials tried unsuccessfully to shoot out Gamagami's tires. Love County Deputy Cody Blagg says Gamagami made his way onto Highway 77, where the Oklahoma Highway Patrol was waiting for him with stop sticks, blowing out Gamagami's back left tire. Watch as the trooper forces Gamagami's car into a spin and then into a ditch. But Gamagami wasn't done yet. He then took off running through the field, but was quickly caught.
He was going from speeds anywhere from 50 to 100 miles an hour.
Mattingly won't face charges. Blagg says she wanted out of the car the entire time.
I could see the expressions on her face. She was scared.
I figured they'd be hurt, but they weren't.
In Carter County, Amy Jenson, News 12.